Okay, now this is a very unfortunate story. A young man has shared the story of a lady who lost all of her funds. He revealed that on getting to the bank, he saw a lady crying, rolling on the floor. The lady was lamenting that someone had used her ATM card on a point-of-sale machine and withdrew all of her money. Like, this is going to be a Christmas that she just will never forget, does not want to ever remember. Can you imagine on a day like this, or even just at any one point, genuinely, you just finding out that you don't have any money? It's ridiculous. And I'm so sure there are people who, when the banks were shutting down, remember when social media went crazy? There's some people who lost their money. Yeah. Some never got it back. Some got theirs back. Yeah. And it's so shocking because we all here, because we're all in arts and entertainment, we know how difficult it is to get gigs or get work. And then you're being told, Mato, hauna zero, you have 2 kids. What do you do?
Mato, you as a guy who went through this thing, how was the experience when you sent money to the wrong person?
They're sending money to the wrong person, and there is having money in your account that you know is safe, you believe is safe, and then kubuaba yote imeenda. And it happened to me once in a couple of years back. Mimi nimeketi kwa matatu naelekea nyumbani, ninapata message na ambao nime withdraw a certain amount of money kwa ATM in Thika, yet I'm in Nairobi. Hey, what is happening? And then a second message comes, same amount again in Thika. I was like, wait, what is happening here? Immediately call my bank. Thankfully, my bank was able to sort me because they realized, okay, proof ya sawa, wewe hauko Thika na kadi yako wewe ndio uko nayo. Hiyo ni sawa. And it happened kwa ATM. I don't know how they managed to do that because I had never been to Thika to be able to do that. In this case, kuna hiyo point of sale machines. Where hiyo ni mtu probably alichukua ATM kadi yake na akaenda akampu. Na kwa point of sale machine, sana watu wengi huwa hawaitishi ID for those transactions so that tujue ni nani alikuwa hapa. Even worse is people who have credit cards. Kina umanaga zaidi. Let's just try and be careful with our monies. If you have money in one account, weka moja ya savings kando. Usiweke ya sherehe rushanga kwa account nyingine nyona withdraw haraka. Ya savings weka huko kwingine mbali, feature, lock.
Kabisa.
But you know Mato,
put your eggs in one basket in 2021. But also underneath, like I saw this story, but right next to it, same bank in Nigeria, there was a bunch of people who had the same issue of, I'm getting a receipt, I'm getting a notification that I've done this, I've bought this at this supermarket, I've done this. So clearly they have a security lapse, but also it seems like a much bigger scam, but not a very clever one, because obviously if you're stealing someone's life savings, they're going to notice. That's why she's wailing on the floor. But there's, of course, the Nigerian princes, the ones who are like, I am sorry, I'm stuck, send me small money and I'll send you back 10 times as soon as I get back to Nigeria. It seems like it's one of those scams, but just on a much bigger scale. So whichever bank that is. Now the only thing is, I don't know as a person, how do you know I can keep my money here and feel safe and sleep, or I can keep my money in that bank? Because it could still be, it could still end up like this after you've done everything right, taken every precaution, like Mato is saying, unless you keep your money under the mattress. Still unsafe.
I think really
we have to take a break. I mean, I'm sorry, we have to take a break. But I think stories like these are why some people put their money under their mattress somewhere in the house. They just try and keep it there. That way they can see it, they can monitor it. But what also helps is if you are with, it also depends with the kind of bank you have. Kuna banks zingine ziukanga unaweza turn up siku moja, it's now a library, it's a butcher. Like they're just questionable. So please be careful. The hashtag is TTTT. I promise when we get back, we're going to be reading some of your comments. Okay, so please do send them in.